So in this assignment, you're going to be creating like an architectural element that goes into a facade of a building, and you're going to draw it. And if you don't use Google SketchUp, well, this is another way of doing it. But I really urge you to look at Google SketchUp and try to figure it out. Essentially, you get to see how things look in space. And so I have these various forms. This is from a shield from Aztec culture from about 500 years ago. This thing is ancient. It's in the Museum of Anthropology in Mexico City, which I can't wait to go back to. Such a beautiful place. Jeez, I didn't have enough time when I was there last time. And so I'm using this, I'm warming up here. I'm trying to figure something out. Like, wow, what am I seeing here? Am I seeing an eye and a face? And is this like a skull? How about that? Interesting. And this actually comes over like this. But I'm playing around. And then up here, I have another thing. These were on the roof. These were like little architectural details they put on the roof line, and they would have many of these, and they were awesome because they were big, and the light caught on them. They were terracotta. They were red. So at nighttime, or you know, whenever when the light went on them, they were very beautiful, right? And they found this one. This may be a replica, I don't know. But I saw one of these at the other museum, at the Zocalo, just this big square, the Temple Mayor Museum over there, where they had all the stuff that they found there, and remnants of the temple. And you look at this, you're like, is this a snake? Is this a flower unfolding? So you're getting a lot of different ideas, you know, what's going on here. And I got another one. This is a ball court marker. They say they found this at Teotihuacan, which is about 35 miles northwest of Mexico City. Huge temple complex there. City was a city, people lived there, and pretty awesome. This is kind of a marker. It's kind of symbolic of the wind and water and wind. It's a water and wind sculpture, and when I saw this, I was just blown away. I said, oh my God. I took this photograph of it, and I'm figuring out you know, what do these forms look like? Because, you know, I haven't drawn these in a while. And we're just playing around. Now you are going to make multiple drawings of these elements, and you're going to create a composition. Just like I started out over here playing around with these things, I'm getting ideas. So this is the jaguar, or some sort of artwork that most likely was probably in the nobility or somebody who's, you know, they would have beautiful art. This is beautiful. It's probably on the wall of someplace, and you know, when the Spaniards came, they said, wow, this is really amazing. Let's let's save that. That's really good. There's something to that, man. And so you got faces within faces. You got this jaguar, like eyes, and a nose, open nose, and then down below you have more eyes. Then you have another face, looks like over here, with teeth. So it's got all kinds of stuff going on in there. So hopefully we've created these various beautiful elements here, and we are now going to figure out what we're going to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a border here for my artwork. Go like that. You can see that, and use this box because it's a straight edge to do this. So if you don't have SketchUp, you still need to be precise in what you're doing, right? Where's this thing going to go in space? You know, what are you doing here, right? And I want things to be even, and I want it to have space, right? And that's what it takes. You got to do the. It's got to look like something. You know, where's it going, right? Now I'm looking at everything, and I want things to be. I'm going to just do a dot 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 here, so that I can, because I want things to be precise. I don't want to be just schlocking stuff in there. So within this space, I'm going to start with my first form. I'm going to start with a circle, which would be the shield element, and then I'm going to have I like this other element here was the rectangular what do you call that? It looks like a jaguar. It is the jaguar. Right? And I'm going to be refining this, and I'm going to be putting this into relief, right? And giving it a sense of depth, because it's curved. There's stuff in here, right? That's the nose or whatever, and this comes down like that. Or those are the cheeks of the jaguar. And then I really like this water symbol, or wind and water symbol here. And it's another circle. Got another circle here. And I'm going to give it some depth here. All right. And then there's negative space here because they carved it out. It comes around like this. And it comes around like that. There's another negative cutout here. There's another cutout over here. And then I take my eraser into here, and I'm going to refine everything. Right? What's going on? I don't want it to be a total mess. So here I have the one circle, I have the middle section, and I have this, and I got it all kind of worked out, and I'm working on getting in my detail. So I've been working on all my details here, right? All the details, the eyes, there's these little organic flower forms. This is the eyes, this is the nose, this is the nostrils of the jaguar. And now I'm going to work on this, and I'm going to work on this. So I'm looking at my source material, and this comes over. And that comes like that, and then over here. I think that this is a Quetzal bird. It's a Quetzal. That's what it is. This is the beak of the Quetzal. And so I keep refining what I'm doing here with my pencil, figuring out what I've got here. I'm not really crazy about that. Positioning of this eye form is very important. There you go. And this should be down here like that. So here I worked this in, and I decided to have that coming in there like that, and then this is coming out of a space, kind of an ambiguous space, and you know, keep refining things. And then over here we have our wind symbol, water symbol, and continuing to work that, and I'm going to add some more color to it now. So now I've gone into it with black, you can see, and now I'm going to go into it with some more color. So we keep building. Now these are watercolor pencils, so I'm going to go into these with watercolor in a little bit, and once I get done with my wind. So I'm going to go into here and give it some differentiation here with this. I'm using umber. Really nice stuff here. These aqua monolith credit colors. Really amazing colored pencils. But even if I didn't have these, you could do a lot with just a basic colored pencil or even graphite. You just got to keep working it, and you and your eraser. All right. So now I'm going to go into this and use this like a watercolor, right? And really blend things in. And there was residue left over from the, what do they call that stuff? The erasing, but I like that. The black, it adds another element of chance to here. And then you can go back into this with your colors. Right? You can go back into it later once this dries. And you can go back into it and add stuff. We're blending now. Now we're blending. There we go. Blending. And that's that element of chance. And it richens everything up. You just rich. So I like these colored pencils. Into this now. Do the orange first. I'm not going to do the black. The black will just muddy everything up. Now this drawing paper is, you know, not the best, but It's acid free, and it responds pretty well to everything. Everything we do is practice, right? You learn new things every time you do something. That's what we need to be doing. We always need to be experimenting, not saying, oh, I'm going to play with my phone. Play with your phone. Do something. This is real. This is real here. And you start, it's all coming together, and it's like, oh my God. Oh, the little bit. And it's gestural. We're being gestural. Everything we do is we're gestural. Right? You don't get results if you just fool around all the time. Play. Yeah, nothing happens. Otherwise, nothing. Nothing. So here is my semi-finished work. Architectural, elementary, Aztec, Teotihuacano inspired detail for a building.